So again, you're going to take the suture in your hand, you're going to look at it, there's your point, you're going to go kind of away from the point, clamp that, okay? That's how you're going to put it. Don't put your fingers through the holes when you're going to start. Hold the needle driver in your hand. That gives you more ability to move it around, because you're going to let the needle do the work. Okay, you should not have to force this. You don't want to do any more damage, like I said, than you've already done, or than it's already been done. Not that you did it, I hope. Needle driver, okay, or forceps, you're going to hold the skin over here. Okay. You always start away from you and work towards yourself. Okay. Start on this side. I'm right-handed. If you were left-handed, you'd switch it around. Left-handed people, I always forget this because I've had so many left-handed students. So you load it the other way. Mirror image, and they do this, okay, and they start on this side. The trick is to be able to suture right and left-handed. Because if you're suturing with a surgeon, you have to do opposite, because they're on the opposite side of your table. And for me, all of my knots have to be on the same side. Really particular. Little OCD never hurt anybody. So you're going to grab the skin, okay, and you're going to put the point of the needle so it's pointing straight down. Don't come in on an angle, you'll skive, you'll just take the top of the skin off. You'll just make a big incision in it again, okay? So bring the point straight down, okay? And then you're gonna, I usually just hold my skin down, bring it up the other side, okay? Once it's up far enough, and you're gonna grab behind the point with your forceps, just bring it through. Okay? And then you just bring it all the way to almost all the way through, okay? I switched the forceps just to hold in my hand. I keep forgetting to tell people that too. Just hold it in your hand. You can set it down if you want to. This is going to be a sterile field, so don't worry about where the suture is. It's okay. When you're suturing somebody, you're going to get a little, in that kit there's a little sterile drape. You'll drape over after you've cleansed the patient. You'll drape that over so all you see is the wound. So you'll be able to lay this stuff right down if you want to, okay? Start out your first suture. You're going to set it right in the center, the needle driver, okay, right over the wound. I'm going to grab the suture. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then grab the very tip of that end and bring it down, crossing your arms, okay? And then it lays flat, okay? Go back to the center, and you're going to go around 1 time this time. And then you bring it through the opposite way. Now you've just made a square knot. Chances of that coming undone are not very good. It will stay there, okay? So the most important thing is 1, 2 on the first one and 1 on each one after that, and you'll do a knot stack of 5 is the typical. If you do 6, no one will kill you. If you only did 4, again, no one will kill you, all right? So sometimes you get going and you're not paying attention, you're talking and doing whatever, which is what I do. So I don't know. They're all about the same. I don't know if I actually, I think I've done it so many times that I just kind of know when to stop. So then each time I come over to the one, like if I'm going this way, I bring it through, okay, and then this way and go back. And there's 5. Okay, so then you cut your ends so that you have enough, because when you go to take these out, don't forget this is all swollen now. It's gonna shrink up a little bit. It'll pull this a little bit. So when you go to take them out of the patient, they're not going to have any anesthesia on board. So if you're tugging and pulling at these things, it can be kind of uncomfortable for them. So if you have a little bit of a tail on this, it makes it a little bit nicer. So just pull that up and cut one end and slide right out. Okay?